This is the common way of acquiring Nigerian citizenship, particularly for those who their grandparents are from Nigeria. By virtue of Section 25 of the Nigerian Constitution, anyone whose grandparents was born in Nigeria or they belong to a community that is indigenous to the territory known as Nigeria is automatically a Nigerian. Citizenship by birth can be acquired in two ways. The first one is if your grandparents are from Nigeria, then automatically you are a Nigerian citizen. And the second way is if your parents are not from Nigeria but you were born on the soil of Nigeria, automatically you have equally acquired the citizenship status of a Nigerian citizen. That is birth. The second one is by registration, and this one is only applicable to women, foreign women who marry to Nigerian men. It's only applicable to foreign women who marry to Nigerian men. It cannot be sought by a foreign man who marries to a Nigerian woman. The reverse is the case. A foreign woman who marries to a Nigerian man can approach the office of the president for registration and to become a Nigerian citizen. The third one is by naturalization. It's so unfortunate that in some part of the world today, they refer to it as nationalization. That is not correct. The correct way of becoming a citizen of any country, if you are not a man or a woman who is marrying their man, then it is by naturalization. Anybody that cannot seek any of the two above can come under this, but the conditions are a bit tedious. The first condition here is that you must stay in Nigeria for 15 years. And out of these 15 years, 12 years out of which you must not travel at all. You must stay in Nigeria all through for 12 years without traveling at all. However, cumulatively, you must have stayed in Nigeria for 15 years. You can be traveling for 3 years, be going and be coming, but for 12 years, you must stay in Nigeria. Another condition is that you must be acceptable by the governor of the state you intend to reside. If, for example, you want to reside in Kwara State, then the governor of Kwara State must accept you as one of his citizens. If you are going to stay in Lagos, you must also be accepted by the governor of Lagos State. Another one is you must be ready to make development to that state. That's part of the requirement for you to become a citizen of that state. Then you must have equally acquainted yourself with the custom and tradition of that state. That's why you see some foreign people, when they come into Nigeria, they speak Nigerian languages. You see some speaking Yoruba, you see some speaking Igbo. That's because they have the intention to become Nigerian citizens, or they have the intention to acquaint themselves with the custom and tradition of Nigeria. And the last one here is that you must take the oath of allegiance to become a Nigerian citizen, and you must lastly be ready to contribute meaningfully to the development of Nigeria. Those are the conditions you must satisfy before you can naturalize and become a Nigerian citizen. The last one here is by honor. Most times they refer to it as honorary citizenship. That's because it is most often conferred on that person by the president of the state. You will recollect that Obasanjo honored Nelson Mandela as a Nigerian citizen because Obasanjo saw that Nelson Mandela has contributed to the African continent and he honored him a Nigerian citizen. So that is the kind of honor we are talking about. So it is not acquired by any condition, but upon when the president of the state deems fit that this person is fit and capable to be conferred honorary citizen. Let me also draw your attention to the fact that this tutorial is sponsored by Lankotheory Educational Service Limited. The number is displayed on the board for further inquiries. The emails and the website is equally displayed on the screen for further inquiries. In Lankotheory, we offer both A-levels and O-level tutorial classes. A-level tutorial classes include IGMB, JUPEP, and other A-level programs, while the O-level tutorial classes include NECO, WAEC, NAPTEP, and GCE, and we currently offer Post UTME classes.